Happy Wednesday!
I'm Nancy.
I'm Cece.
And I'm Liz. And this is
Lemme Call My Sis.
Why'd you
And
look at
as
me
you
like
guys, because I felt Nancy looking at me, and then I felt like I needed to look at you. I don't know. I just felt like that's what we were doing.
I know. I felt you. You're like, I was like, why
Yeah,
you
I
just
was like, I guess we're glancing at each other. I don't know. Usually I look
Why
at the
were
camera.
you looking at her?
Because she made a face.
I didn't. I knew that that's what you thought. Like, I felt her look at me, so then I was like, is Lise doing something? Like, why are we looking at each other?
I felt it like the corner of my eye. But anyways,
I felt
go
her
ahead.
at the corner of my eye. After
Oh my gosh.
Okay, anyways, as you guys know, we start off every episode with a would you rather question. Now I feel like I should stare at you the whole time.
Yes.
And today we're going to be hearing from Nancy. So hit us with your would you rather question.
Okay. Would you rather...
Oh, she knows it. Okay.
Would you... for your perfect date, would you rather watch...
Day or date?
Date.
Date. Okay.
Yeah, you want me to repeat again?
Yeah. Can you spell it
Date.
for me?
D-A-T-E.
D-A-T-E. Look at you.
You understood now?
You were able to spell it. I'm really proud of you.
You understood now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I got it.
Cool. Okay.
But if I need clarification, I'll let you know.
Please do.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather go on a dream date to watch the sunrise in an island, or
Okay.
watch the starlights, like the skylight
Mm-hmm.
in the mountains,
Like the skyline? Or like stargazing?
stargazing.
Stargazing in the mountains?
Yes.
Sunrise. It can't be a sunset in the island. In the island, it's a
Correct.
sunrise. Sunrise in an island or stargazing in a mountain at night.
Doesn't have to you don't have to be on top of the mountain, but you're near the mountain.
Like that's your view.
Kind of like
Yeah.
hiking or something.
Or
I think
you're
I
down,
would
or you're
do-
down below. Yeah.
I like nature and I like stars. I think I would do the stargazing.
Why?
I like nature and I like to look at the stars. I feel like
the island
I-
is nature too.
I feel like you connect. Well, you said date, right? So you're with your partner, or whatever.
Yes,
So I
yes.
feel like with me personally, I feel like being with your partner, you would connect a little more and like have like deep But it's because I think of like a walk to remember. You know,
I knew you were gonna think
Oh
about a
my
walk to remember
God.
because that's what I thought too.
yeah.
I was like, oh, are we like out on the porch with a
Yeah.
telescope and
and like that's a
What?
cute moment. You guys like
And you're
connect.
dancing.
It's like
Well,
romantic.
you're not in a
they
house.
propose?
I said you're not in front of your house or in front of a porch.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Right. But I'm okay with that because I still feel like that'd be romantic, you know, especially if you guys are going hiking like at a mountain. Like you guys obviously prepare
Or
for
you
that.
could be in a pickup truck in the back, like with the
Oh, I
blanket.
would
still be cute, too.
wanted to do that where
Yeah.
they put
Yeah.
the blankets and the pillows, and then you have
Hints
like
for
a little.
people listening out there.
Yeah, that's that. I've
Yeah.
always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool, especially when they would do it when you can do it to the drive-up movies.
Oh my god!
You know how they have
I've
like
wanted
pop-ups.
to go to like those drive-up movies.
Though that would be so fucking
Yeah.
cool.
Damn, now I might buy a pickup truck.
You
we
could
have.
rent one.
I'm gonna tell Elena to tell Rigo to let me borrow.
Oh,
his
for
pickup
real?
truck for a weekend.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
yeah,
to go to-
I don't know about that.
Why?
Because there might be a happy ending in that truck.
I'm
Really?
dead.
I'm talking about a drive-up movie with other people around.
Yeah, like they do for like Hocus Pocus.
Hey,
Yeah.
you guys are getting out of topic.
And I'm
We're
not saying it's out of the
we're
question. I'm
not
just
in
saying.
the
I'm
drive-thru.
telling you, I'm gonna do
That's
the
a
mountains.
private. That's something we can talk about after the
stargazing
podcast, not while
in
we're
the
recording. But I'm
mountains.
down.
I'm
What?
just saying.
Stargazing in the
You're
mountains.
stargazing. No one's around.
You guys are talking about. You went from stargazing to a pickup truck movie date
Yeah,
I didn't say movie date. You said movie date.
because I've always wanted to do that.
Well, yeah, a movie date was not included in my scenario.
Okay. I don't like this question because I feel like both of those are my dream. So
Well, you have to pick one. That's the point.
I
of
like
it.
want both. I love both of that.
So which one would you want first?
Yeah,
I don't know. What would you pick?
I think I would do stargazing.
Stargazing in the
Because it could-
mountains.
yeah, you could. It can go romantic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But so is a sunrise on an island, like
yeah, but you
but
gotta
most
be
peop-
up like at 5
But
a.m. for
most
that. I'm
people
not
are
doing all
awake
that.
by that time.
Yeah.
at 5 a.m.
Don't you remember when I gave
There's a
birth
lot
to
of-
Kaylee
there's a
or
lot
I
of
had a
people.
surgery and you saw those people running around for the sunset?
Yeah.
I
Or the
used to love-
sunrise?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think what's conflicting for me is that sunrises and sunsets are like my favorite thing in the world. So like, but also stargazing in the mountains sounds magical.
I feel like it would be more romantic because it's more intimate.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I guess the sunrise would be too, but I feel like you have more chances of like more people being around with the sunrise than a.
But it's not like they're gonna be right next to you. Like maybe other people are on the beach, but maybe they're. I don't think if you're sitting there with your man, another couple's gonna come and sit right next to you.
Not
You know?
right next to you.
But
no.
I get what you're saying, that where with the stargazing you're completely alone, probably. Like you're not around anybody.
Especially if you're on a mountain, like you're definitely gonna be alone.
Yeah, I mean, not if you get attacked by like a bear or something.
It can happen.
I meant like people.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it might be better to be with people on an island than running for your life.
Right?
I sure can. I'm saying I'm worried for you guys, not for me.
Okay.
Like, I'm good. I have a connection with them, but
yeah, we'll see. You almost got attacked by a bear in North Carolina. You wanted to take us walking.
I wanted to see it so bad. There was a bear that was outside of our cabin.
Well, we didn't know that at the time. We were going to go walking.
I wanted to go.
And did you see it?
No, she wouldn't let me leave. I wanted to go on a hiking trail, and we were about to leave when Tyler's uncle came back and said that he was driving. He saw it. And it was right by there.
There was two bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A missed
I
opportunity,
would have went
man.
to go see it at least.
Right?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, you don't have to like get up and close and personal.
No, she was trying to walk.
Yeah, I was trying to walk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to get up and personal, but you could just go see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, until it starts chasing you.
Just say hi.
Okay, then you run back inside the
A quick
house.
little what's up?
No.
You know?
That's cute. I would've done
Okay. Did you guys answer already?
Yeah. That's just stargazing.
it. Me too.
I'm conflicted. I don't know. I want both.
But an island sunrise is amazing.
That sounds beautiful.
I think I would. Actually, no, because I was going to say sunset, but then sunset on an island, there definitely would be a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, I think
On an island,
you would be more alone in the morning for
Yeah.
a sunrise
For
on an
sure.
island than a sunset. A sunset, I feel
Yes.
like everyone's going to be out by the beach on a
For
sunset.
sure.
Not really. When we were in the sunset, it was just us.
But that's because but that wasn't like, we were on the private island. If we were in the main part, I'm pretty sure it would have been filled with people. Because remember, we were at that place and the boats would take you back to the main part. It ended. We like cut it close to where we left. We didn't leave until it was like maybe 15 minutes before the cutoff time.
Yeah.
So I think everyone there they would go back before it was time to... Before the shuttles ended or whatever.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm pretty sure it would have been filled with people. Okay, final decision. I think because we've done islands, like it would be different. Obviously, being there with like a man, but since we've already done the sunrises and sunsets, I think stargazing in the mountains would be a new one for me. So I think that would be like. I would imagine it gives like walk to remember.
It does.
Like,
That sounds like that'd be cute.
you know what it
and
gives?
like the Notebook, didn't they
I
do
was
that
gonna say
too?
it gives like Nicholas Sparks like a
Yeah.
Why did
romantic
they do it in
setting.
the Notebook?
I asked. I was like, do they? I thought they did. Maybe I'm
think-
wrong.
I
In the
think-
Notebook? No,
No?
they have the water scene with the boat. They have the house scene.
I haven't seen it in a while. That's why I was like, I didn't remember.
No, they don't.
I
do
kind of
stargazing.
wanted to. No. You know what? The choice. Yeah, dude. I love when we do that.
I love that movie. Have you seen it, The Choice? It's a really good
It
movie.
gives that.
Yeah,
it
does.
gives that.
Oh my god, if I had that life, I would be.
It's such a
my
good
God.
movie. It's such a good
Yeah, I'm
romantic
sure.
movie.
Netflix movie?
No, it's not a
It's a
Netflix
Nicholas
movie.
Sparks movie.
Yeah, why are you hating? It's a really good one. You showed it to
Yeah,
me.
I showed it to you.
It's really romantic. There they do that. They take
Yeah, when
he take him to he takes her to his spot.
Yeah.
Out, but that's in the water, but it's at night.
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
at night.
stargazing.
Mhm.
It's so
Stargazing.
pretty.
Damn, I gotta rewatch that movie.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's a really
gosh.
good movie. I
He
want to rewatch it
proposes
too.
on it. I'm not gonna ruin it.
Don't!
Yeah.
I think I've seen it.
Sorry. I was thinking of the scene where she
You
says
give
no,
up.
and he's like, "Well, why not?"
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's a good
He's
movie.
like, no. What do you mean no? Well, why the hell not?
There you go.
They're cute. I like their relationship.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
Can we
wish
get
it was
back on
real.
track?
I wish
Yeah,
it was true.
I know. Same. That's a good relationship.
All right, next.
Anyways, that's a good movie. Yeah, stargazing. Because I've never done that. Not in the mountains. I'd be down. Cool. So stargazing, everyone?
Yep.
Awesome. All right,
Yep,
moving
yep,
on.
Yep.
Our topic for today is going to be makeup versus no makeup. And then I kind of want to get into social media and like filters too versus no filters.
Okay.
So let's start with makeup. And I want to talk about social media makeup versus real makeup. Because I don't know if you guys have seen this, but on TikTok, there's a lot of like controversy about people putting on like the beauty filter when they're doing their makeup, and even celebrities in general. Like, you know, obviously every photo that they put up, it's Photoshop.
Yeah.
Their skin is like airbrushed and stuff. So then you have people that are like trying to get into makeup or trying to maybe cover up, I don't know, like acne or like hyperpigmentation, like any of that stuff, right? And they're finishing their makeup and they're wondering what they're doing wrong because it doesn't look like the celebrities' makeup. It doesn't look like the beauty influencers on TikTok and all of that. And they think that it's something that they're doing wrong, that their skin has too much texture, that they're like, it doesn't look airbrushed, it doesn't look smooth, it doesn't look like a perfect finish, right? But it's not that. It's literally that. They're putting all these filters on. They're putting on beauty mode. They're doing this.
But not only that, I feel like celebrities and like influencers, like they get their makeup done professionally.
Okay, yeah. At first, you would think that's like what it is, right? But I don't know if you guys have seen that there's a trend on TikTok that started this whole kind of like trying to be more real about makeup and what it actually looks like in person. So what they'll do is they'll find pictures of celebrities from like red carpet events and all this stuff, right? And they'll put the picture that the celebrity posted where it's all airbrushed and perfect, and then they'll grab pictures from like the media, so like the reporters and stuff, like all the people that are there, and they'll get those raw images and they'll compare, and one of them looks like perfect and airbrushed, and then the other one, it looks like our skin, like it's textured, there's acne, there's fine lines, and people are like, wait, what the hell? Because you don't see that in the commercials on like any ads, like you don't see any of that there. You think that when the makeup artist is done with their skin, it's like transformed, it's just perfection, and it's not that at all. You guys have never seen those? No. It's so many. They compare it, and then they compare it to what it actually looks like in real life with like a real camera, and some of the times they be looking rough.
I don't think like any type of makeup period is on my FYP.
Oh, really? Okay, well, you guys know I like makeup, so I get a lot.
I get some of them, yeah.
I was gonna say,
I think you do, because you follow a few makeup artists, don't you?
Yeah.
And you've never seen them do that. You've never seen any videos like that where they take celebrities and they compare their like photoshopped airbrushed photos versus just a regular photo and what they look like. And all of the celebrities, they all have texture. They all like, it doesn't look the way you think it does.
They're people, so yeah.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, on social media, it's hard to remember that sometimes. Yeah. Because you're seeing all these ads. Like, Lise, like you guys, you're saying you didn't know that. So if you're just watching a red carpet event, if you're just watching like a video or whatever, a commercial, you think, damn, their skin looks...
Yeah, and I said that to myself like that. Exactly. I would be like, damn, how they get their skin like that?
Yeah, you're like, my makeup doesn't look like that when it's done.
Yeah.
You will if you put a filter on.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's not supposed to. Like, your skin is your skin. It's supposed to have texture. You're going to have wrinkles. You're going to have like bags under your eye if you're like, they're not immune to that, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Well, they all have it. They just cover that shit.
Some of them are, because they get the surgeries, they get Botox and all that.
But I'm saying even then, even the ones that get all this work done, when you compare a regular unedited just raw photo of them that they walk up and just take it, their skin, a lot of them, like, it looks tighter, it looks like better. Like, I'm not saying they look like shit, they look good, obviously, but it's not as like this perfect smooth like airbrush skin that you see everywhere.
But I also feel like that just sets the standards wrong for like us humans, period, because that just means like, why are you guys using filters? Why are you guys trying to look perfect when you're not? I'm not saying they're not beautiful or handsome, like they probably are. Yeah,
and they are. But, I'm not saying they're ugly. Like they're gorgeous. I'm just saying.
But I feel like they should set a better example to the world and not use any filters.
Alicia Keys did. She was doing the no makeup thing.
Did she?
Yeah, she was doing like a campaign for no makeup.
She doesn't wear makeup at all. She doesn't wear a drop of makeup.
Respect to her.
Yeah.
Respect to her. And I feel like a lot of celebrities should do that, because I feel like they set the standards so high where some people won't love themselves for how they look, because according to like the filters on like social media, their Instagrams, like they're perfect. They have like flawless skin. They have a flawless body. Like they have
They just are. They're
just perfect.
perfection.
Yeah.
Well, that's the society. That's the standard society set
For women. Yeah.
Well, if you're in that level, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like you're up there because you're supposedly, you are perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so on social media, I feel on TikTok specifically, there's been a lot of celebrities, well, not celebrities, but like a lot of influencers on there who are in the beauty industry, who do makeup and stuff. A lot of them, and I respect them for it, have been transitioning a little more into not even turning on beauty mode, because beauty mode is subtle. It's like but you can tell the difference when you turn it on there. Like, it smooths out your skin. Like, if you have like a little bit of acne, a little, like, it covers
but you see, like, that again, like, why is that even a filter?
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, because if you guys remember, do you guys feel like you hesitate? When do you think you posted pictures faster? Now that you have beauty mode, that you have Snapchat filters, Instagram filters, or back when it was like literally only Facebook, or when Instagram had just started, where there were no filters, there were no, like, people weren't editing and photoshopping and airbrushing their pictures. They were just, you would take a selfie and then you would, like, I remember not even really thinking about it. I wasn't paying attention to my skin and like if it looked perfect, whatever. You would take a few pictures and take whichever one you looked the cutest in, that's the one you would post.
Yeah.
It wasn't like zooming in. It wasn't, okay, does my skin look good
but
here?
now even everybody does it. Like,
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think. I think. So what do you think the reason behind it was with all the filters? Do you think it was?
I think it's to enhance everything. Yeah.
Right, but I'm saying the reason behind it. Do you think it was? And I'm just playing devil's advocate because I don't think it was to help women, because who will? But I'm just saying, like, do you think it was coming from a place of, okay, you have some women that are insecure, maybe they have really, really bad skin and they just don't feel confident enough to post photos, so maybe a little airbrush or whatever would make them feel a little better about posting photos? Or do you think it was from like, no, we want to push this standard of perfection even further and like make the standards even higher, where it's like, it's not even it's not even real, but now they want you to see what you would look like if your skin was smooth, what you would like with filters on, and they want you to strive for that and want to get there, and it's unrealistic because it's not real.
I think they're just pushing it more and more as the years keep going by, and like you said, it's unrealistic, and it's honestly unfair because some people can't do their makeup like that, or some people don't like to wear makeup, but then they feel insecure because they're like, well, that's what society expects. Society expects you to look perfect. Well, it's also easier
too.
What's easier?
Like the filters, because a lot of people they're like, I don't have to do my makeup because I could just put a filter on.
Right.
Yeah.
But they won't feel comfortable going on there without a filter and no makeup on.
And that's not okay either. Like, you need to love yourself for who you are and not for a filter. But I'm saying,
like, it's not necessarily you don't love yourself. Sometimes it's like, well, I didn't do my makeup, but let me
But
post.
You think that your non-makeup face isn't good enough to post.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You think there's a flaw. Otherwise, why would you put it on?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It makes it also easier.
Yeah. It's convenient.
Yeah,
it's convenient.
And it shouldn't be.
I can look like shit, but my skin can look perfect. But it's not perfect.
It's not. And I think celebrities need to be more open to that, because then nowadays, if they see a celebrity without makeup, everybody's gonna be talking about it on social media.
Like Pamela Anderson. Have you guys seen that?
I don't know who
she
that
went. Pamela Anderson.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, I'll show you after. But like,
is she from a movie or something?
Oh my god. Okay, we'll get back to that.
You'll know if I'll show you a picture and you're gonna know who she is.
From a movie or something?
No, it's Baywatch. Okay, I'm gonna put. Go ahead. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
No, I'm saying with the makeup.
Yes.
So she decided to stop. Here, let me show you. Well, she looks a little different there because she doesn't have makeup on, but you might recognize her.
I don't think she knows.
She's like a sex icon, like just a hot woman, like. But that was like obviously years ago.
Yeah, she was big in the 90s.
Yeah, Baywatch, where she's running down the beach with her red swimsuit.
Oh, they mentioned it in Friends.
Yeah, I'm gonna say people reference it that. Yeah. So that's her, right? And she just stopped wearing makeup. She doesn't wear anything, and she goes to red carpet events and everything like that. And she's been getting hate where people are like, "Oh, well, you're not attractive anymore. You don't look good." Blah, blah. And she doesn't care. But I have so much respect for her for doing that, because I feel like even influencers too. I give props to the ones that are showing their makeup now without a filter, without a beauty mode. And they're like, look, this, or some of them will go on there and they'll be like, look, this is what it looks like right now, right? You think it looks good, you think it looks perfect, and then they'll turn it off and they'll show them this is the reality. So don't ever feel like you're competing with me, or like you're not doing your makeup as well as I am or whatever, because this is not what it actually looks like when it's done in person.
Well, yeah, I feel like the people that set those standards were the celebrities, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like celebrities are the ones that should switch the standards. Like, let the fans, let the people see you without makeup and like your true beauty, and take it from there.
But once you go to like the awards and things, so yeah, that I get. Like, obviously you're gonna put makeup on.
Yeah.
And like go all out for that.
But like if they want to, because I'm sure there's some celebrities that don't want to wear makeup.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to, but it's your preference.
Or maybe just don't edit your photos.
Yeah, that too.
Like I get going to a red carpet and wanting to dress up, glam up or whatever. But there's a difference between just looking good and the makeup enhancing all of that, and you completely editing your photo to where you look perfection.
Are you like comfortable personally going out without makeup?
I do a lot more this year than I did last year, and that's only because I'm consciously pushing myself to, because I feel that I was one of the people that also fell like victim to that, where I would see all these beauty influencers on TikTok or on Instagram or anything, and like their skin always looks airbrushed, their skin always looks perfect, like they're no acne, like they're just glass skin. Like that's, the trend right now is all skincare, all like glass skin, like perfect skin. And it's like, if you don't have that, like it can be discouraging to go out in the public and like feel comfortable in that. So I feel like last year, unless I was just going to like run an errand or something, like with Lise or like with one of us, where I knew I wasn't gonna like be interacting with people or anything like that, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing like going out with a group of people or anything like that where I don't have makeup on, just because I was like, well, I don't have like perfectly even skin. I have like a little hyperpigmentation. Like it's not perfect. It's not perfect glass clear skin. So I just didn't feel comfortable with it. And then this year I was like, no, like I want to like push myself to not like restrict myself from doing things like that, just because I don't have that perfect skin that other girls, and not that they even have that. That's what I'm trying to say. Like a lot of them do. A lot of them in person, like they have great skin, but I'm saying,
have the money for
but I'm saying a lot of them don't, and it's just the beauty filter that they put on, and it makes your skin look unreal. Like it looks like a toddler's skin, and it's like, I know that that's not like realistic, And I even did that with my photos. Like on Instagram, I won't post photos that are edited. I try not to put filters on when I put like an Instagram story on myself, like, because all those are tiny little things that I feel I wasn't even thinking about. It was just I was about to take a picture. Oh, why not just do it on Snapchat with a light filter on? Yeah. And it's like, even it's not really doing that much, but it still smooths out your this. It still smooths out your skin. It still like gives you that airbrush look. And I'm like, that's not me though. That's not my skin. And I didn't want to get to a point where I'm looking at pictures and I'm not happy with it, but I'm like, but that is what my skin looks like. Like when I airbrush, when I do all this, like that's not my skin. So it's like I didn't want to keep continuing like to do that and not be happy with photos where they're not filtered, they're just raw, they're not edited. I wanted to be comfortable posting photos like that and just like seeing that and being happy with it. So yeah, I have days now where I've like gone to work without makeup, or I'll just put like if I'm breaking out, I'll just put like a little bit of concealer over just my breakout, and I'll go out. I'll go to, like, you've seen it. You've seen me way more this year. Like, we just went to a party. We just went to a graduation party, like the day we got our tattoos.
Oh yeah.
The graduation party. Yeah. Did I wear any makeup? No. I didn't have a drop of makeup on, and I would have never last year. But now I do. I'm like comfortable going out and going around people and stuff, because I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I have some acne. Fuck it. Like, it sucks, but like I've seen people with worse skin to where I'm like, I should be grateful that like I don't have any like, I don't know, huge scar on my face or anything. Like, it's just fucking acne. Like, acne is normal. So yeah, sorry about my little rant, but that's like something I've been very conscious about this year.
All right, what about you?
I think last year I was more for like, I don't give a fuck. I think last year I even posted on TikTok a few times without like,
and
it was like raw footage.
I
was
love
raw
that
footage.
For you.
Yeah, you did.
She kept saying that. Yeah, I would be like, I fucking love that you.
She's
don't
like,
give a
I respect that.
Yeah.
But I feel like this year I started wearing more makeup than I did last year, so I feel like now I I guess, programming my head a little more that I should wear makeup a little more, and I caught myself, so I doing less makeup, because I guess since we had more parties going on and like we're just getting older, I thought maybe I was like, all right, well everybody else is wearing makeup, so I need to start wearing makeup again every day, you know?
Right.
Especially with work, like family parties, holidays, all of that stuff. But then I want to go back to how I was last year. I want to go back. I do, because last year I was like, I don't give two shits. Like, you know, it is what it is. Like, this is me.
But like, yeah, it sounds you were kind of trying to fit more into the standard.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you want personally? Like,
what do you mean?
Like, from what you said, you were like, oh, well, like, a lot of people were wearing makeup, so I thought I'll start it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I started reprogramming my head where I need to start wearing makeup every day to feel like the standard. But do you think
society affected you in that way?
It does, because then I feel like...
I'm saying you personally.
Yeah, I feel like it... Like, me personally, yeah, because I feel like then people, when you're not wearing makeup, people are like, well, look at her. She's, like, raw. Like, look at that. Not
like,
that
are you having a rough day?
Yeah.
Like, but you think that, and people don't.
Yeah.
They're not
that's
thinking
what I'm saying.
that.
Like, I feel like that's what people think, but people don't give any...
So
like,
it's in your head.
It's in my head, but I think it's because, like, that's what society is bringing it up to, you know?
But I also want to make a point, though, that makeup isn't a bad thing.
No,
like, I don't want it to seem like it's a negative thing, because I personally, even if I had perfect glass skin, I love makeup. You guys know that. I enjoy the shit out of makeup. And I also think there's some days where, like, maybe you wake up and you're like, I'm not really, like, feeling that great today. Mm-hmm. You put on makeup, you put on a hot outfit, you do your hair.
You just feel better.
Tell me it doesn't boost your mood. Better, like, you feel more confident. Easily. You're walking different. You're like, you feel good because you look good. Yeah. So I don't think there's a negative, like, there's so many pros to it.
I will say, though, that... and some girls like overdo it.
Yeah, for sure.
So
for sure.
And
but if that's like
where
how
it doesn't
they
even
feel,
look like them anymore.
If that's how they feel, like that makes them feel better. Like, toodles to you, but like me personally, I barely like to put on any makeup. So like me doing the bare minimum with makeup, like this is my like this takes like 10 minutes, and I'm never gonna do like the 2-hour
like
makeup.
Yeah, where I'll like sit there and beat my face.
That.
Yeah,
like, the most I'll do is like
for me, it's because I have fun with it though. I truly love wearing. Like, I love putting it on.
I'm like, all right. Like,
I just wish I had more time to do all that.
But I can't.
Yeah, but I'm with Lise though. Like, I do think like some girls, it's a very drastic difference when because they'll do the lashes, they'll put on like lip filler, like they do all this shit. But at the same time, I'm with Lise where I'm like, look, man, if you wake up and putting on a full face of makeup makes you feel good, makes you feel happy, makes you look in the mirror and be like, that's a bad bitch right there. Like, do you? Like, I want for people to do anything that makes them feel better and feel happy about themselves, but genuinely feel happy about themselves. Not just where, like, I hate myself when I don't have makeup. Like, it shouldn't be that. It should be like, I enjoy this and I feel my best when I wake up and I put in the effort to do my makeup. And if that's you, do it. But also, don't think that like you're not good enough if you don't have makeup on, or you can't leave the house because you look like shit without makeup. Like, but it's a hard balance.
For me, I've been wearing way more makeup.
Now let it be known that out of the three of us, Nancy has perfect skin. So Nancy,
I was just about to say that. Like, I've always had great skin.
I used to until like I was 23, 24. And I had perfect skin.
I mean, and then people ask me, what do you do? I'm like, literally nothing.
Nothing, man. Like, she just exists, and she has always. Like, you've never gone through a phase where you have like bad skin. You have amazing skin. You always have.
And because I know you guys have had like issues. Like, not issues,
well, at least I think it was always, right? But me, it wasn't.
Not issues, but I mean, like, you've had
just
your
breakouts.
Breakouts. Yeah, but I've never experienced any breakouts ever. So I don't really know why. But then I started wearing makeup, and then I think since I got pregnant with Adam is when I started wearing more makeup than I ever have in my life. And then I think you were like, why are you wearing foundation if you don't need it?
I was like, bro, you have perfect skin. Like, why are you even putting foundation on? But you know what, though?
Like, even when you have good skin like that, the foundation just like enhances it.
It does, for sure. But I was just like, girl, you know you don't have to.
No, you don't have to at all.
And then the reason I wanted to do that too was because obviously becoming a mom changes you. So
mom or not, like you just wake up, you feel like did the process. I got ready. Like, I'm ready. Let's go. Like, what do we have to do?
The only thing is at night, because I'm like, damn, now I have to take all this off.
Oh my God, I hate that. And you know what? I've gotten so much better because I've told you, right, that I used to sleep with my makeup.
used to sleep, and it's the worst thing for your skin
I know,
ever.
but dude, I would be so tired, and I'd be like, I'm going to bed. Fuck that. I'm not taking it off.
I think I've only done that like a handful of times. I always take off my makeup.
No, like I was bad. Like I was bad. Like it was
Lise
so
would
bad.
do it like just on a regular, like for no reason.
Yeah.
She would just go to sleep with it. And I don't do that. Like I'll do that if I'm spending the night with someone, like a guy. I'll fall asleep with my makeup on.
This girl.
No, I'm just being real. But that's literally the only time I will. If I'm at home, I can come home 2 a.m. from a club drunk.
But again, you don't have kids right now.
Unless I can barely stand, I'm gonna take my makeup off. I'm gonna like wash my face. I'm gonna do my skin. And I used to tell Lisa, I'd be like, no excuses. I'd be like, take off your makeup. Yeah. It's so bad for your skin.
Yeah.
Like,
and you know what?
So
I've gotten so much better though, because even recently when I try to like just go to sleep, Oliver too will be like, no, like you're doing good. Like then you're gonna be complaining that you're breaking out.
Shout out to Oliver. We love a supportive partner.
Because girl, I used to be bad, and I'll still try. I'll be like, no, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
But no.
But yeah.
Not happening.
But don't be afraid to go natural.
Yeah.
Natural is always.
Natural beauty is the best beauty.
And Look, all three of us are different. Nancy has perfect skin, so it's easy for her to say that.
Yeah.
Lisa and I do not. We have like our own like little struggles with our skin.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
So I feel like me and you can talk more like as far as relating to people not wanting to because of insecurities with your skin.
I get that.
It's a tough thing to
emotionally,
mentally. Like it took me. It's still a work in progress. Where I'm like sometimes I am hesitant. I'm like, should I put on like a little concealer? And I'm like, no, fuck that. Like, this is my skin. I'm fine. I'll still get hit on, which is always like a boost. I'm like, well, okay, like that's that. But like, honestly, it helps because you're like, okay, well, obviously, I still look good. Like, even if I don't have makeup on. So it's a tough thing, especially just as a girl. Like, everything is so hard. But yeah, definitely. I want there to be more celebrities and more influencers that really push just embracing your natural
or realistic like expectations.
Just show
and
show
nobody's
the real
saying
side.
don't wear makeup.
No,
we're just saying see like people should see more of the raw footage.
Yeah.
Even if you wear makeup every day, like do like the what's that thing? Get ready with me, but like let it be raw.
Yeah,
let it be like
don't
your actual
put a beauty
skin.
filter on your skin.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I think that's what everybody needs here because everybody has this like standard now that we gotta have flawless skin, we gotta look perfect, we gotta look like a celebrity, but they don't even look like that.
Yeah, so the point is, girls, like, love your skin, love yourself, try to look at yourself, even if you don't post it, just take pictures without filters, just so that you can like get used to seeing your skin.
And if you don't want to post it as a post, just post it on your story, like
just
but
slowly,
just get more comfortable.
Yeah, because we all need to be a little more real on social media.
I agree.
Especially like with appearances. But okay, cool. I think that's all we have for that topic. As you guys know, we end every episode with an inspirational quote or story.
Side note, if anybody needs like a little motivation, like you could always comment, send us pictures, and we will hype everybody up.
Oh my god, I would love
cute?
that.
Yeah, hype everybody up.
Sure.
You know?
Comment a photo of you without either. If you're not comfortable without makeup, just without a filter.
Yeah, just without a
we
filter.
would love
or
to
send it to us privately. We will definitely hype you up.
Yes.
Yeah, we are here. We will be your cheerleaders.
Yeah,
I'll be like, girl, you look flawless.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Yeah.
We'll send each other selfies. I got you.
Yeah. No, I actually love that idea. Yeah. Yes, please do that. Girls, we would love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Girl empowerment.
Go ahead, Nancy.
All right. Quote of the day. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much.
Period.
That is so funny because... Story later. Story later.
Yeah.
But yes. Later for that story.
Yes.
But I love that.
Because your enemies be upset.
Yes. Kind of like what Daddy used to kill them with kindness.
Yeah.
Kill them with kindness.
And I feel like that's been our motto for years.
Yeah.
Where
that's
we're
what I'm
like,
saying.
And
I literally will I'll forget they exist.
Right.
And I'm like, you're still thinking about me?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like if you're still posting about us after like...
Tell me you're obsessed without telling me you're obsessed. Which is fine. Like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I love fans.
Yeah, me too.
I'm here for it.
Give me a shout out while you're at it, please.
I swear. Tag me. I would love to see it.
Yeah. I mean, at the end, haters, I mean...
It's, look, bad or good, your energy... you're giving that away.
Yeah.
So I'm not giving my energy away.
For sure.
I'm not entertaining shit like that. I'm just like, look, you don't like me, we have beef, whatever, that's cool. Watch me move on.
Right,
I hope
right.
you can do the same one day. And if you're not, feel free to keep up with my life. I'll send you a postcard.
Just
that
throwing
takes too
it
much
out
energy.
there. I don't hate.
Takes
I don't
too
have
much
time.
energy.
Care enough to hate.
I don't have time to hate anyone. If we don't speak for whatever reason, I mean, I know I did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
So that's all I care about.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, people come and go. I mean, that's just a part of life.
When I tell you, like, this is not something we just preach on social media.
Yeah.
I promise you, we are unbothered as hell. Like,
Yeah.
it's been progress.
I
It's
just
been
saw
progress.
that quote because I was just like, I was like, it's true.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's not an
It is
easy
hard.
thing. This is
Yeah.
definitely not.
Definitely.
We haven't always been like this
No.
for sure.
No,
But we've always had that advice from Dad.
Yeah.
I think
We've never been bad.
No.
I'm saying, like, to where you're truly like, I
I'm
don't give it a second thought. Like, I really don't.
Right.
I'm just like, I have shit to do. I have stuff going on in my life.
Any problems with anybody, I'm just like,
cool.
I'm not
Peace.
arguing with anybody.
No, right.
I'm not dealing with anybody. Like,
And we're too old for that.
Yeah, you're not. Nobody's worth my time to argue.
Dude, hell no.
So
like, I wish you the best genuinely.
Yes.
I hope you heal.
Yeah.
I hope you grow. Like, but
Yeah, I mean, because I am, and I have a teenage daughter, so I always tell her too. I'm like, nobody's worth arguing.
No, it's
stressing
not.
about.
No.
I'm like, if they want to talk, let them talk.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
Right.
I'm like, it's the best thing you can do.
Walk
look,
away.
man,
like-
I promise you, we're striving over here.
Yeah.
You want to watch?
Just like,
watch.
you just tell people, have a great day and walk
Yes.
away.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like,
That's it.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do.
Yeah.
We all live happy, full lives, and
Swear.
nothing's gonna change that.
Swear.
Nothing, nobody. Like,
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah.
We are always good. So,
Yep.
yeah, I really like that one though.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Cool. Well, I think that's all we have for this week's episode. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, follow. If you want to follow us on any of our social media, everything is at Let Me Call My Sis. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.